What are instance families? Well, they are different combinations of CPU memory, storage, and networking capacity. And the idea is it allows you to choose the appropriate combination of capacity to meet your application's unique requirements. So different instance families are different because of the varying hardware used to give them their unique properties. So I don't think this is the whole list, but it's most of the families that I want you to know. And then we'll look at the full list after this in a different perspective. The first is general purpose. So here we have a bunch. We have A1, the T line, the M line. I want to point out that A1 is actually a previous generation one, but I put it in there anyway. It used to run ARM. But, there can be families that are previous generation or that you wouldn't necessarily want to select, but they're around for legacy reasons. And so that's an example of a previous generation instance type. So the idea of the general purpose, balance of compute, memory, networking resources, but even between the T's and the M's, there is a key difference, which we'll talk about in the next slide. The use case here is web servers and code repos. Then you have compute optimized, so that was going to be your C line. And these are ideal for compute-bound applications that benefit from high-performance processors. This could be for scientific modeling, dedicated gaming servers, or ad server engines, or even a cheaper form of machine learning training or inference when you can't afford the GPUs. We have memory optimized, so that's going to be our R line or X line and the Z line. This is a fast performance for workloads that process large data sets in memory. This is for in-memory caches, in-memory databases, real-time big data analytics. We have the accelerated optimized, so this is your P line, your G line, your INF. That's for inference, 1, and VT. This is for hardware accelerators or co-processors. So this is for machine learning, compute finance, seismic analysis, speech recognition. So imagine you have GPUs attached to it, I think. So we have storage optimized. So you have your I line, your D line, and H1. This is high sequential read and write access to a very large data set on local storage. So the example here could be NoSQL, in-memory, transactional databases, data warehousing. I wouldn't get so fixated on the numbers or the family versions, as some of these could be a bit dated now. But what's important to remember is the individual letters, as they are going to really help you indicate this stuff. Commonly, families are called instance types, but an instance type is a combination of size and family. So just understand that that term gets mixed up. And here's the other view. So this is actually the full list as of today. So you can see we have compute dense, FPGA, graphics intensive, high performance computing, storage optimized with a different ratio for VPC and memory for 1:4, 1:6. I don't even know how to say it, but it's for inference for machine learning. That's a special chip that AWS has produced. General purpose, Mac, which you can run Mac OS, which is pretty cool. GPU accelerated, memory optimized, burstable performance. Traintanium, which is for training machine learning because it has special hardware for that, high memory, video encoding, memory intensive. But there are two that I really want to point out, and this is from the general purpose families. We have the T line, which offers, we did the M first, but the M offers an even balance of compute, memory, and networking. And then the T family is the cheapest family that you're going to be familiar with because it's in the free tier. And it's great for variable workloads. And basically, the burstable ones allow you to burst for a period of time beyond your usual compute. But if you want more stable memory, stable capacity of what you're utilizing, then the M line is going to be great. But you're going to use it at a certain point when your apps become stable and you need a certain level of usage because they're just not as cheap as the T line. So there you go.